Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the questions based on number system. Let's begin the chapter and see the questions. So here is the next question that is in front of you. You have to find the remainder of this number. Okay. So first we have to see the divisibility of 3. What is divisibility of 3? That is whatever the number, how big it is, no matter. Suppose there is a number that is 780. So I have to check whether this number is divisible by 3 or not. What I have to do, I have to add individual number. After adding individual number, what sum I get? 15. So whether 15 is divisible by 3? Yes, it is divisible. That means this number is divisible. So you can check by your own. Okay. 6, 18, 18, 18 goes, right? This is divisible, right? 0 is remaining. So the number can be divisible by 3. So similarly, you have to check for this number whether this is divisible by 3 or not. So what you have to do, you can find remainder of individual like this, and this. So after doing this, no need to add separately. You will add number individually. So what it comes out to be 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 0. This comes out to be 15. 15 plus 6, that is 21. So 21 is divisible. So there is no remainder, right? 4032. You divide by 3. What it comes? 4 plus 0 plus 7. 7 plus 2, 9. So 9 is again divisible. So no remainder. And 4825. So 4 plus 8, that is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 5, that is 19. 19 is not divisible. 1 is remaining. So 1 is a remainder. So you can add individually this. This comes out to be 1. So 1 is remainder, right? So this how you need to find out. You can solve it by adding all three also. The answer won't change, but this is the simplest and the easiest way of solving the question. After adding all those, let's check. So after solving this also by adding this comes out to be something 14935. You can add separately. 8 plus 9, that is 17. 17 plus 4, 21 plus 1, 22. So after solving 22 or dividing it by 3, what remainder comes? 1 comes. 1 is the answer. So you can find it like this also. Shortcut. Okay. So here is a question that you have to find out the remainder of this number. Okay. So if you see this number, this is very big number. What you do in examination, that is 6426 multiply 2160. After solving this much, again you multiply it by 8456. So in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you will only able to perform one question. So you not need to do this. What is asked to you, find the remainder. So here you have to see it is divisible by 4. So you have to individually find out every number what is comes out to be its remainder. So after you divide 26 by 4, what remainder you get? You get 2 as a remainder, right? Last two digit I told you the divisibility of 4. Now in this case, what you get? You get 0. And in this case, what you get? Remainder 0. So you know this number, you know this principle that whatever you multiply with 0, or whatever you multiply, whatever the big number you multiply, if you are multiplying it by 0, what it comes out to be? It comes out to be 0 only, right? So the remainder for this number will be what? Will be 0. You can check by your own if you have doubt, that 6426 into 2160 into 8456, this comes out to be what? This comes out to be 11737, something like this. When you divide, the remainder comes out to be 0. Okay, so this is the basic which you need to know. Otherwise you solve the question with lot of difficulties, right? So this is something, you can do it. Okay, just you find out individual remainder, then divide it by 4 and you can find out. Students, today the first divisibility test that we need to do is of 2. So for 2 divisibility test, what you have to do, whatever the number, how long it may be, maybe it is of 6 digit or 8 digit, like 8 6 5 6 5 4 3 2. So you do not need to divide the entire thing in order to check the divisibility of 2. You only need to divide the last one number for 2. Okay, if the last number is divisible by 2, that means that number is divisible by 2. So what are those number which can be divided by 2 at last? That is 2 0 4 6 8. If you see any number in the last digit like this, you can simply find out that this number is divisible by 2. Similarly, for 4, for 2 you have to see last one digit, for 4 you have to see last two digit, for 8 you have to see last three digit, for 16 you have to see last four digit, and for 32 you have to see last five digit. So you can remember like this: 2 power 1 1 digit, you have to just see the power digit. 2 power 2, that is 4, that's 2 digit. 2 power 3, that is 8, so 3 digit. 2 power 4, that is 4, that means last 4 digit. So whatever the number, suppose there is a number 8 6 7 5 4 0, so I have to check whether this number is divisible by 8 or not. What I have to do, for 8 I told you last 3 digit, so 540 divided by 8, if I do, this comes out to be what? This comes out to be 48, this comes out to be 60, this comes out to be 60, so 60 is not divisible by 8, 4 is remainder, so 4 will be remaining. So instant, what type of question they ask, they will ask you the remainder of this number. So remainder will be what? 4. So how you calculate it? Just divide it, the last three numbers. No need to find or solve the entire number. Okay, this is the concept behind the divisibility of 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. Let's see the questions based on it. So here is a question. You have to find the value of it. If you see the above one, what it comes, 7 into a plus b square my plus a minus b square, right? So this value, if you see, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab, and this comes out to be a square plus b square minus 2ab. This get cancelled. 2 times a square plus b square, this 7 was earlier here, into 7. This below, what is a square plus b square, right? So a square plus b square is below it, so you can directly uh, subtract it, right? You can directly subtract it. That is, a square plus b square is below, so this can cancel out this. So 7 into 2, this comes out to be 1, right? After dividing, 7 into 2 comes out to be 14, so its value comes out to be 14, and that's how you need to solve it. So here is a question that is in front of us, the second part, which we did not did last time. So this is here. So if you see that 7 by root 3, 5 by root 3 upon 48 root plus 18 root. So can I write 40 and root as root 16 into 3, right? So 16, root 16 value is 4 by 3, right? So root 48 can be written as 4 by 3, and root 18 can be write as 18. 9 into 2 can I write? Yes, I can write. So that means 3 by 2. So below we get 7 by 3 minus 5 by 2, 5 root 2 into root 4 root 3 plus 3 root 2. This go this side and for multiplication, so 7 root 3 minus 5 root 2 upon 4 root 3 plus 3 root 2 into 4 root 3 minus, because rationalization, so we have to minus it, this. Okay, this is what a plus b, a into b, that is a square minus b square. So a square means what? 4 root 3 square. So this will be 16 into 3, 48 minus 18. So this comes out to be how much? 30. So here it comes out to be 30. Okay, after solving this, and now we are solving for the upper portion, that is 7 into 28, 7 into 4 28, root 3 into, that means 3, then minus 21 root 21, right, 21 into root 6, then this this multiply by this and this multiply this, so this comes out to be 20 minus 20 root 6, right, 20, and this one, this comes out to be minus minus plus 15 root into, that means 2, 2 times root, if you multiply, that comes out to be 2. So after solving this cancels. 28 into 3, what is the value? 28 into 3, 28 into 3, if you do, it comes out to be 56, 56 and plus 84. Okay, 84 minus 21 by root 6. Okay, this 21 by root 6, and this was 20. Minus minus this minus, and this was also minus minus. So this comes out to be minus 41 root 6 plus this is 15 into 2, that is 30. You add this comes out to be 100 94 114 minus 41 root 6 upon 30. So you can find out value of this, or you can keep it in this form only. If you want to find out value of this, you can find out, right? So 114 minus 41 root 6, that is somewhere equivalent to okay, 114 minus 24 is 20 upon 30. Its value, if you solve 20 upon 30, near approx it comes, so this comes out to be 0.667, right? 0.667 will be the value of it, or else they will provide you this option. You can directly take this option in your examination. Okay, so this you need to solve in this way. Very simple, just you need to understand what is asked and how to solve it. Okay, thank you.